Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. GameStop and AMC shares rise on pace to continue winning streaks. Here in this video, we're going to get into what's going on with AMC stock here today, what's happening in our markets, because AMC stock is yet again outperforming in a pretty big way this time. AMC stock is now at $6.33 per share, up 2.61% today. Is this the start of a larger rally? Well, we'll see. Let's go ahead and discuss all of this information here in this video. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you guys have not done so already. And let's get into it. So AMC stock, GME, they are outperforming now. They are continuing to rally for the third straight day. And same for GME as well, although GME is actually down today. AMC is the clear winner. Now, what's going on? I think it's kind of simple, right? We just got done with some dilution. Markets are saying, hey, it's probably going to be a little while until we get more dilution. We can buy up AMC stock right now. Now, whether or not we get more dilution probably dictates where we go from here, right? If we get more dilution, AMC stock's going to fall. And that's probably the most likely outcome. If we don't get any more dilution, then AMC is going to do very well, right? And especially as capital comes back into our markets, AMC will do even better. We really just need capital coming back into our markets, in my opinion, with no dilution to give you a 2, 3, 4x from here. I could see AMC stock back to $30 per share if just capital and liquidity comes back into our markets. As Tom Lee with Fundstrat says, liquidity has been starved of this market. That's really the reason why, stocks have not done well. The average stock has not done well. It's because there's no money coming into our markets. Money has been leaving our markets, and the money that is in our markets was leaving small mid-cap stocks, just random normal stocks, and making its way into your, big tech. Well, now it does not look like that's going to happen. It seems like the commentary is actually pretty, I would say, pessimistic or negative around big tech, which just means that more money is going to probably flow into different sectors in 2024, into different names like small and mid-cap stocks. Your Magnificent Seven is not going to be the leader again as far as a return in 2024. So AMC stock sitting at multi-year lows, just got done with some dilution. Probably not going to get dilution for at least the next couple of weeks or a month or two. I could see why, people are opting to buy AMC stock here today. I think it's as simple as that because we really don't have anything for news. Now, this is starting to look even better, guys. This is starting to look like something could be brewing for AMC. Sentiment is extremely bullish at 97 here on StockTwits. Message volume at 73. Some people think the squeeze is coming, as you can see here. The Closer says, squeeze coming for AMC. Says slowly but surely, this rebound will build steam with the Fed tailwinds in 2024. 1 week high is out of the way. My sector set on a 1 year high of $34 to go for AMC. AMC and GME were about teaching the hedge funds a lesson. Sentiment is changing and people are getting a lot more bullish on AMC just in the, message activity that I'm seeing here on StockTwits. I mean, this is starting to look better for AMC, right? That's what we want to see. The retail aspect of this, get excited, and then that pushes up the stock, and then retail, can potentially start to get back some of those losses that we've seen. Hedge funds and institutions are going to be in a bad spot if AMC stock starts to rally. I believe AMC stock is multi-100% sold short, although I cannot prove that definitively. I cannot show you any numbers that suggest that. That's just based on monitoring this stock, watching this stock for years. I don't think shorts have covered at all. Sure, there has been some dilution, so that has had a dilutive effect to the percentage that is sold short. but I still think you are, multi 100% sold short. And part of that is going to do with the phantom shares that are out there that should not be out there, right? We've seen other companies, was it Highcroft or some other companies that recently, well, they audited their shares and found there was more shares outstanding than there was supposed to be. I think that's the same for AMC, but potentially on a much larger scale. Now let's take a look here at your Ortex numbers, because we always have to go over that. You can see 8.55% short interest of free float, $130.31 million worth of short positions in AMC stock. Days to cover 1.04, 21.15 million shares that are currently sold short. Shares out on loan 18.99 million. Cost to borrow 1.16%. Utilization of 26.06%. And a short score of 51.92 out of 100. So not the most impressive numbers here. So if you believe these numbers, AMC stock is never going to short squeeze. And, you shouldn't be in the stock for a short squeeze trade if you believe these numbers. Now, cost to borrow average and cost to borrow minimum and cost to borrow max all sitting at 8.6%. It looks like you had 670,000 return shares today and 100 shares that were borrowed. You just got to take these numbers with a huge grain of salt, because I don't believe they are accurate literally at all. Now, here today, you have seen two hedge fund and institutional trades, both of these for early January. A $6.50 call worth $52,000 and a $7 call worth $50,000. Both of these for January 5th and then January 12th. So some near-term bullish option activity that we're seeing here in AMC. The $7 call, too, is, out the money. The $6.50 call is out the money. So that looks good as far as, positioning for AMC to continue higher. And that is two orders totaling $102,000 today with a positive order value of 100%. Now, over the past week, you have seen some pretty bullish option activity in AMC stock in general. You have seen 12 orders totaling $785,000 with a positive order value of 90%. That is insanely bullish on a hedge fund and institutional scale. So why? Why is this happening? Well, you could maybe say that hedge funds and institutions know something. Maybe good things are coming for AMC. You can always make that argument. If Adam Aron was theoretically going to put a pause on the dilution, hedge funds and institutions are probably going to know that information before we do, and maybe they're acting on that right now. Who knows? If you take a look at the volume today, 82.33% to the call side, 17.67% to the put side. So definitely looking good over there as well. Now, if we take a look at what's going on here in the broader markets today, not a whole lot. Not a whole lot at all. Again, we just really haven't had any data over the past week. You've had some soft data, but nothing that, is moving stocks really at all. So today you had a couple different things that came out. So you did have good trades balance, came in a little bit worse than expected, negative 90.27 billion. Initial jobless claims came in a little bit on the higher end, 218,000, but nothing that, is spooking the markets. Wholesale inventories came out in line with expectations. Retail inventories fell a little bit more than expectations. Pending home sales came in at 0%, which was worse than the estimate. And pending home sales year over year came in at negative 5.2%. So that was definitely actually kind of better than what the estimate was. So that's interesting. Yeah, but nothing that really did anything for our markets today. Nothing that, was good or bad. Now, today you are still going to have a 7-year bond auction. And based on what this yield does, that will be important. Now, last yield we had was 4.399%. Odds are we're going to come in a lot lower than that, and that's going to be, bullish for our markets, but we will have to wait and see. As far as the Stock O tracker data, we do currently have about 19,000 calls in the money for this week. you do have 81,000 calls out the money for this week, 15,000 puts in the money, and about 26,000 puts out the money for this week as well. Yeah, and then really over the next couple of weeks, it's not too big. January 19th is going to be your next big option expiration. You already have 160,000 calls out the money and over 100,000 puts on this specific expiration as well. So that will be another important one coming right around the corner. But again, we don't have any earnings or anything that reports today, so it's just overall kind of slow going as of right now. Now, if we take a look at the Fed rate monitor tool here, give this a little bit of a refresher. We do have for December 18th, we're still pricing in 7 rate cuts as the most likely outcome at 37.5%. 6 rate cuts is sitting at 36.6%. So we are still pricing in 7 rate cuts. And I mean, that's good as long as the economy continues to hold up. If the economy starts to do poorly here, well, that's going to be, well, bad news. So there you have it, guys. On a technical basis, AMC's RSI at 38.20 on still on the oversold side, but starting to curl up, starting to look a little bit better. The MACD is doing absolutely nothing. It looks pretty neutral to me. Let me know what you think down below in the comment section. Now AMC stock is $6.29 per share. I mean, this could set you up for a rally back into the 7s, but I think we need, something else to get us higher than that, to push into the 8s or the 9s or the 10s. You need something a little bit more quantifiable than just retail getting more bullish on AMC and AMC, maybe not diluting shareholders for another month or two. We want a commitment that AMC will not dilute shareholders for the next 6 months or so. That's really what we want to see, right? So we'll see if that does happen. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. AMC stock is definitely outperforming here on the day today. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one.